Hey my YouTube friends, I decided to do another video. Like I said, I wanted to talk more about my therapy session this morning and best way to put your body when you're in pain to solve the pain, to stop the pain, in other words. Um, I went to therapy this morning and I felt achy, and she did her usual thing with the muscle release, and it felt amazing as usual. I walked out feeling pretty good, and then I still felt achy because of the cold weather. And let's just say I'm feeling pretty good right about now, but 9 out of 10, I lay in bed tonight instead of doing anything, and they're going through a spasm. I call them spasms. But besides that, I've been pretty good. If you're hurting, um, if your back or your hamstrings are hurting, the best thing to do, and I try showing you in this camera, is to, you want to elevate yourself like the whole chair. I can't show you, hold on. I'm totally sorry. I did this before too. Stay with me here, guys. Alright, so we're recording about here. Alright, now I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing here. What I'm doing is I'm gonna record this back right about here. Alright? Now, as you can see, and actually I gotta go this way for you guys. I gotta back up, and you see how I'm up like this? You see how I'm elevated like this? I know it's far away, but can you see how that's up like that? Well, that's the best way. And then you want to stretch your muscles back like that. You want to put your arms up here with this, and if your neck is hurting you, the last thing to do is mine is just pushing my head and just rub. And it's basically, I don't have any neck issues. I just, my whole body tenses up. So you can just do the math, and it's not fun, if you know what I'm saying. So if you get in a minute, I get closer to the camera for you. I like to be up and silent with you, so I elevate the chair. I'll get it out of my mouth yet. But with that being said, my disability might slow me down and stuff like that. But reality check, you gotta live your life. Now, I'm gonna bring up some points. You know how you get support, and you can get a mentor support and everything. You can get help by talking to a psychologist. Let's just put it that way, and we can put it as they can help you, but they'll probably turn you to medication, because that's what they did to me. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say I was never suicidal, because I'm sure there was a time in my life I was, and I'm sure I was, and I'm not suicidal anymore because I got, a fantastic friend that he knows how to work with me, he knows how to get a hold of me, and I know how to get a hold of him, and, you really sit there and you think to yourself, well, what can I do to make it better? Just live your life. I talked to a guy named Dave from Canada, and he helps people, and it's okay to help people, but don't push them. You know what I mean? You gotta learn to you're not balanced when the person says, I have enough. Now, the best way I can explain this to you is the person saying, I don't feel like doing nothing, but let's just use an example. Say that in their paperwork or whatever you're working with on them, and it's required that they work with them, yeah, you gotta push them a little bit. But put it down in a nice, calm way, put your words down nicely, And I promise you, my friends and my YouTube friends, that things will change for you. You'll get better results. And take it from a guy that has a disability uh, that's been bossed around, and I sit back and I say, whoa, 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 back the fuck up. And I'm sorry about the language. Back up. Who do you think you are? You do not tell me what to do. You're in my home. You're in my area. If you don't like the way I live, and you don't like the way I talk, there's the door. You can leave. All right? Now, am I going to sit back and say, well, I'm with this person's side? No, I'm not with that person's side. This is my turf. This is my area. I'm not going to go in your area and take care of you and tell you what to do. You tell me what you need done. That's why I tell you people that watch my videos, if you have nursing care and your nurse is sitting on the phone, texting, playing games, and she's ignoring you and he's ignoring you. But if you don't want that person on the phone, you would say, listen, ma'am, listen, sir, whatever the name is, and you say, I don't want you on my phone. I don't want you on the phone on my time. And they'll probably put up a fight with you, and this is what you're gonna say. Now, you remember, this is my house. All I have to do is make one phone call, and you're terminated. I don't want you on my case anymore. Now, as you probably know, I have 2 nurses that come in, and I let one slide here and there about things, and does she take it overboard sometimes? Yeah. Do we need to have a conversation about it? Yeah. Do we need to show her who's boss sometimes? Not usually, because all I have to do is say, listen, I'm not joking. I am not kidding. I know it's hard to find the good people, but the good people are the ones that are going to take advantage of your kindness. Do I have somebody that does that now? I'd rather not say. But let's just say, do I let her get away with it because I know I can't find anybody else right now? And you gotta realize, how can I put this for you guys to understand? You have to, if you want the good care, you gotta take the good with the bad. You know what I mean? No one's perfect. Our nurses are not perfect. Do I have to yell at them? No, but I sat down with them and I said, listen, that's uncalled for. And if you don't want to listen to me, I had no problem calling the office. Because believe me, I've done it before, my friends. But that's not what we're talking about today. But like I said, my disability has something to do with that, though. That story, because people think that I have a disability they think that I don't have the mindset. I'm going to give you another example, if that's okay with you. You can shut this video off anytime. I've been trying to check into UTVs, as you probably know, and I met a salesman, and he was expecting my dad to give him the answers. No, I did. This person in the wheelchair gave him the answers. This is my address, this is my phone number, this is who you need to contact, this is what bank I go through, this is my personal information, which you're not putting on YouTube. But you understand, I handled that. My dad was there to help me fill in the blanks, but I answered the questions. I filled out the paperwork. So, with that being said, my friends and family, don't let people walk on your back. Don't let people tell you what to do and not to do. Don't let people say, oh, he's disabled, she's disabled, I can walk on her back. I can walk on his back. No. Here's my point of view when I talked to my friend Dave on Facebook. Alright? you gotta know your balances. You gotta know when to push and not to push, because when you push too hard, you push the other person away. You walk them to a nice, calm, soft, a nice, calm area, and you say, listen, this is what I recommend you to do. You don't have to do it, but I strongly recommend you try. You strongly recommend it, because then you're getting them to realize that you're right. But again, you're being nice and you're putting your words down nicely. You gotta you gotta get to know that person before you joke. You gotta get to know that person before you crack a joke. You gotta realize who are you talking to and who you're doing with. Like with me, I can take a joke, but I gotta see the symptoms. I gotta see the signs that you're joking. Because he just typed out, you're silly goose, or you say something negative towards me, for example. I don't know if you're joking or not. And I'm telling you, my friends and family, that sometimes that people don't realize that when you're typing to them on a Facebook message that you have to put emojis and put smiley faces or put the tongue sticking out or you gotta do those things. I'm not saying that Dave did not do that, but again, I don't know him very well. I don't know his sense of humor. So you have to you gotta get to know their personality. You gotta get to know that person before they make a crack a joke with you. Now, I've been talking to Dave for a few weeks now, and he seems like a great guy, knows his stuff, and he wants to learn so much about my disability. I got no problem answering his questions at all. None at all. But you gotta know that balance. You gotta learn the word. You gotta know that balance, and you gotta know when to say that's enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's doing nothing wrong, because he's not. I'm saying that he's just gotta make sure that I understand what he's saying and what he's trying to ask me. Because I've been screwed around with so many people with healthcare, anything that you can think of, I probably went through. And I know what it feels like to feel the pain, and somebody says, I'm coming in to see you, I'm coming in to take care of you, but that person never shows up for work. That person never shows up. That person never comes in. And I know what that feels like, my friends and family on YouTube. I'm sorry that sounds negative, but I'm telling you, I know what it's like to feel the pain that you guys are probably feeling. And, if you have a voice, use the voice. But be nice, be firm, be strong. Be kind to each other. So I'm going to end you. I'm going to end this video. Oh my God, I'll speak out one of these days. I'll end this video by saying this. I have a question for you. I'm thinking about giving out my life story with my disability. If you guys want to see that, please write a comment down below. I'll be glad to tell you my story. That video will be long and hard and personal. So I'm asking you, do you want to hear everything I went through? My surgeries, my eye surgery, my everything, my tonsils. Do you want to hear all that stuff? That's my question for you. I want you to tell me in the comments and Facebook me. I'll put all the links down below. And I want you to please follow me on Twitter and all that jazz. And I promise you, I'll follow you back. So have a great night. And I'll do another video on Wednesday night after 10 o'clock. So once that's done, we will get it done and we'll rock on. We'll do what we need to do and we'll get it shit together and we'll get it done together and we'll talk about my disability even more. So thank you very much for your support. all your love, all your sharing, all your subscribing. I really do appreciate everything you've been doing. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the other side, my friends.